This is the second year. Have you noticed in your starts you've had so far any different approaches that offenses have taken to you as the second year has gone along? Approaches to counter what you're doing. What, if any, have you noticed?
Yeah, I mean, they've all, kind of seen my stuff, so it's at this point kind of just more of a cat and mouse game. So over the course of last season, we probably saw every approach that they could have, and now it's just a matter of recognizing it when we get into the game.
Specifically for the Cubs, they saw you 4 times. Did you start to feel that track, say, by the 4th time you played them a year ago?
Yeah, but we adjusted, and we'll do the same, as we go forward.
Oh, do you enjoy the challenge, the cat and mouse challenge that comes with us?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it fun.
Is part of that balance expanding your arsenal versus leaning into what you do best? Is part of that fine line that exists there?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to do what you do well. It's, you can pitch to their weaknesses all you want, but you got to kind of default to your own strengths. So, you can add stuff, but it's just about how you use it all together.
How early in the time frame between outings does your scouting and prep start for the next lineup you're going to face? Does it start like the day after you pitch, or do you kind of just get your body right and then kind of lock into a game plan closer to your start date?
Yeah, I mean, really, once you get done with the start, it's, season moves too fast for you to get caught up on your last start, good or bad. So you gotta move on pretty quick.
But do you start like when you finished against the Dodgers Friday? Like how long or how early was it until you got to game planning for the Cubs lineup?
It depends. Sometimes it'll be the day after, sometimes 3 days after, but yeah, no more than 2 days probably.
What goes into that decision of like when to start scouting them and preparing?
How many days I have in between starts?
What does the collaboration look like ultimately, just on a week-to-week basis between you and whoever's catching you, as far as like the back and forth is concerned, exchanging information, ideas, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about having a series like this is I throw the last day of the series so we can kind of see their hitters, see their swings. Obviously, the guys that they're facing are not, they don't have the same stuff as me, so I can only gather so much from watching Heaney pitch against them, basically. So it changes from outing to outing.
You were really pleased with your breaking stuff against LA. What do you hope to improve upon? Have you looked at that? What have you been pleased with in order to possibly use it against the Cubs?
Yeah, just got to keep the feel of it, keep the execution of it.
Paul, the video that went viral this season about you and Shota having that conversation right before hitter right there. I guess starting off, you two haven't talked yet or have no intention of talking in this series, right?
I mean, if I see him, I'd love to say hi. I really like him.
Okay. I guess damage will be done after today.
Yeah.
I guess, what's it mean to you that, a guy like that would go up to a rookie and be like, yeah, let's talk ball a little bit. Maybe I can learn something from you.
Yeah, I got to watch what I say around him. He's trying to get better. Doesn't, rookie or not, he's trying to get better. So, no, it's cool. It's a cool relationship to have. And obviously being in the same division, I see him a lot. So, looking forward to watching him do his thing. Hopefully he doesn't do his thing too well today, but at some point I'll say hi.
Do you take anything from him?
I try to. Again, I mean, I don't know. I've found that I'm pretty good at doing what I do, and I'm not as good at understanding what other people do, if that makes sense. So, looking at a low release, high slot lefty who, throws 90 to 93, 94 with a splitter, that's just about the exact opposite of my repertoire. So, I'll take what I can.
Does that dovetail with your previous point? Like, you're better at just knowing what you do better as opposed to what other people do when you were talking about hitters? Does that carry over to the offense too?
Yeah, I mean, everything. It's I think it's just self-awareness.
Paul, you spent a lot of time with Bubba, and you working with him. You guys are obviously close. You feel like he's ready to be up here with you guys? Like, what kind of your analysis of just his development and kind of where he is right now? Just seeing what he's done down there.
I haven't gotten to see him pitch. I haven't watched any of his starts. But how many hits has he given up? 3?
Something like that.
I'm not a scout, so I don't know.
You looking forward to being in the same rotation as him?
Yeah, I mean, it's I mean he's my buddy, you know, obviously. So looking forward to being with him every day, whenever that is. He's gonna bring a lot to the staff. So I'm fired up to see that. So yeah, I'm excited.
Mentality-wise, do you think he's ready?
Yeah.